Hi everyone, welcome to my 12 Days of Candy challenge, and today is day 11, so I am almost done. Today we are making a stocking, and I have made a stocking before, and it was many years ago, and I used these dark red color pony beads, and I didn't like how dark they were, and I've always wanted to redo it in this brighter red. So now that I have bright red pony beads, it's kind of my chance to redo it in a more festive red color. And also, I didn't like the toe area of the stocking that I made. It just it wasn't very it wasn't very balanced to me when I made it, and it was always something that I wanted to remake. So this is kind of my redemption for that stocking that I made many years ago. I have 5 feet of fishing line, and this is 20 pounds. I have white mini pony beads, red mini pony beads. These are 6.5 millimeter barrel pony beads. I'm going to start with the white by adding 4 beads to my string. Okay, and I'm going to cross on that 4th bead. Whoops. Drag it all the way down so that we are crossing on that 4th bead. And I'm just going to build that loop. So, 1 bead on the left string, 2 beads on my right string. Then I'm going to cross and pull that down. Whoops. That just went flying. So that it looks like this. I'm going to repeat that several times. 1 bead on the left, 2 beads on the right, and cross, pull down. 1 bead on the left, 2 beads on the right, cross, pull down. 1 bead on the left, 2 on the right, cross, pull down. Okay, let's see if this is long enough for me. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good, because when I add the last one, it'll be an even number. And I'm going to roll it up like that. I think that's good. I think that's small enough. It's definitely smaller than what I made before. Okay, so let's finish this up. Okay, so on my right string, I'm going to add a bead. Okay, and I'm going to go up through that very last bead. Oops. Okay, and then I'm going to add a bead. I'm going to cross, okay, and pull that down, and that's going to complete my loop. Let me just take a look at it one more time. Let's see, I'm going to do it like that. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Okay, sorry, I was just thinking. Okay, so okay, I'm just gonna get some more white beads. Okay, so I'm going to add white beads, and I'm going to put it between all of these. Sorry, I'm just I'm thinking, should I do the red first? No, I'll just do the white. Okay, I'm going to add a white bead. Gonna go through that neighbor bead, the one that's sticking up. Oops, looks like I pulled too fast and I have a knot. Let's just pull that out. Okay. One more time. Pull that through the neighbor. There we go. Okay. Grab a bead. Pull it through that top loose bead. Grab another bead. See, I'm just going through all of these loose beads on the top. Okay, I'm going to go through, nope, I'm going to go through this bead right here where the string is coming out. That's where it's going to go. Okay, so now this right here with all the beads, that's officially my top. So, where's my stick? Oh, there we go. Okay, so my two strings are coming out of this bead right here. So I'm going to pull this string down here and here. I'm going to pull this string down here and here. Just fix this. Okay. Down. And across right here. This one is going to go down and across. All right, now for my red beads. I don't know how many I'm going to need, so I just have a bunch here. Okay, so let's build the red sock. This bead and these right here, they're sticking up and they're very loose and they're floppy. Those are the ones that I'm going to be using. Three beads on the string. On my left string, I cross with my right string. Okay, I'm going to pull this string right here through my neighbor, pick up my neighbor, so it looks like this. Okay, the string is coming out of one red bead and one white bead, and then I'm going to pick up two red beads, put that on the string, on the left string, cross with the right string. Okay, so I'm basically making these little loops, and these loops have 4 beads on the loop, the white, red, red, red. With this string, I'm going to pick up my neighbor. Okay, so that I have 2 beads on the string. With my left string, that's the one going through the red bead right now, I'm going to pick up, whoops, and add 2 red beads, cross with my right string, pick up my neighbor, and I'm just doing the same thing over and over. Add 2 beads, cross, oops, okay, pick up my neighbor, add 2 beads, cross, okay, now something to look at here. I'm going to pick up this neighbor, right? And I'm going to also pick up this neighbor. This is the first loop that I made with the red beads, right? But this one right here is sticking out on the side. So I'm going to pick up this one too. So I'm picking up 2 neighbors. We are having a party. So 1 and 2. 1, 2. 2 beads. Uh-oh, where'd my string go? We good? Okay, so right now my string is going through 3 beads, and I'm going to add 1 bead to the left. I'm crossing with my right. Pull that down so that it looks like this. Everything should be symmetrical, even. Everything should be the same. If you have like a weird number of beads where maybe you have like 3 on this side but 5 on this side or something, then you have the wrong number of beads. Everything should be the same right now. Okay. On my left string, I'm going to add 3 beads. And I'm going to cross. Does this look familiar? It should, because we just did all of this and we're just repeating everything. Okay, so I'm going to pick up my neighbor, which is going to be this red string. I'm going to pick up 2 beads, and cross, pick up my neighbor, I'm going to add 2 beads and cross, and I'm just going to do the same thing over and over. I know I always use fishing line in my videos. And if you don't have fishing line, that's totally fine. Use elastic. The thicker, what is it, the 1 millimeter Stretch Magic is really good. Or like the cloth elastic is really good. I don't tend to make cuffs, so I don't have a lot of elastic around. Most of my candies are singles or necklaces. Okay, so we're at the end here. So this is my neighbor bead right here, and this is also my second neighbor I'm going to pick up. You'll notice that this is the first loop right here. So I'm picking up that bead. I wish I could make cuffs. I'm not, yeah, I don't do a lot of cuffs. Okay, I'm going to repeat. I'm going to add 3 beads to the left, and I'm going to cross. Whoops. Pick up my neighbor. And I'm going to add 2 beads. I'm going to cross. Pick up my neighbor. Two beads and cross. It should be kind of relaxing, you know, doing the same thing over. It should be very repetitive. Once you get in the groove, you should be like, yeah, I get this. It's not that bad. This stocking's simple. That's a good feeling, right? Okay, so let me think. How thick do I want this stocking? Ooh, okay, do I want 2? Do I want 1? Okay, so I'm going to try going through 1 more. Okay, I was going to try something, but then I just changed my mind last second. So I'm going to pick up my neighbor, put on 2 more beads, and I'm going to cross. Okay, so let me look at this one more time. Yeah, let's make this narrow. Is this long enough of a stocking? Like, I'm thinking, okay, so if this connects here like that, then I could add another row. Oh, is that too big of a stocking? Yeah, I think it is. Sorry, just thinking out loud. I'm wondering if this is... Do I need to make this longer? Oh, this is pretty long when I stretch it out. So my stocking would be here. Like, imagine I'm going to borrow this grape here. Not this grape, I mean this light. So imagine this green part was the stocking, right? So I would just do that, and that would be the stocking. Or should I go? Oh yeah, see, I should go 1 more. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. It's important to visualize. I'm gonna pick up 2 neighbors and add a bead, and I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna add 1 more row. Make another loop just to make it longer. So this is where we are right now. Okay, and let's make it longer. So I'm gonna add 3 red beads. I'm going to cross and pick up the neighbor. Pick up 2 beads, cross, I'm just going to repeat. Okay, repeating that. Okay, I'm going to go 1 more. Add 2 beads. Going to cross. Okay, so think I'm good to close here. That's what the stocking looks like right now. Okay, so here, I have a hole, right? So this is like the last row where I would have picked up my two neighbors and I would have closed off this loop. But instead of doing that, I'm going to build up. Okay, I'm going to build up. So let me just let me think for a second. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's nothing to connect there. Let me just okay, so if I build here, there's nothing. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna have, okay, I see my problem. Okay, sorry about that. I am going to pick up two neighbors. I think, because if I close that, sorry, I'm still thinking. I'm gonna close that, right? Yeah, and I'm gonna close that. Okay. Thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna close that off. I'm changing my plan. I don't think what I was going to do was going to work. So here's what, oh no, is that a crack in the bead? Do you see that? It has a crack, like a hairline crack. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loose beads up on top, right? Did I count that right? Well, including, if I include this one, that would be 6. But I'm going to go through this loose bead, and then with my left string, I'm going to go through this bead right here with a crack. And I'm going to add a bead, and I'm going to close this. Oops. Hold on, the string is all wonky. There we go. So I'm closing the top. Okay. And then, so the bead is in the middle. And then I have my loose bead here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. These are my loose beads. And I'm going to go through those. So right string through that one and the one at the end there. And then with the other string, the left string, I'm going to go through that and that. Okay, so what I have done, my friends, is I've closed the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little doot right there. Okay, so I'm going to build up here. I'm going to add 3 beads. So this is like a closed stocking. It's just a stocking decoration. The foot would not be able to go in. Oh, sorry. And I cross and go through the neighbor bead right there. And I'm going to add 2 beads and cross. Oops, where are you, string? Oh, there we go. Then my neighbor bead right is there. That's my neighbor bead. My neighbor bead is like attached to this community right now, right here. And so I'm picking them up, driving into their little community there. Pick up this bead, and this is going to be my neighbor bead. 1, 2. 1, 2. You know what? I just realized my stick and my bead color is the same. Good job. Good job. Coco, what am I doing? 1, 2. My apologies. I should get a different color. Note to self. Okay, last bead. And I'm going to cross. Okay, what does that look like? And that's my little toe is right there. Are we looking good? Are we looking done? Yeah, I think that's cute. So the original stocking I made was like 4 times this big. So this is like my mini version, and I am going to tie it off and see if I like what it looks like. I'm not going to tie it here at the toe though. See, where can I tie it? Oh, I'm going to tie it cute actually. I'm going to tie it there. So I'm going to go in, and to the side. I'm just weaving the string because I don't want to tie it right at the end where the toe is. Hey, I did a pretty good job with my string length there. I don't have a lot of string left today compared to my usual ridiculous amount of string. So, okay, 1 knot. Double knot. Single knot. Check. Pull out beads. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Get my clear nail polish here, and I'm going to dab the knot, pull tight again, and then let's just bring this down a little bit. So I'm going to hide this string after I cut it. Just bring it down. Okay. Okay. So this is my stocking. If I was going to do it again, I might even change the color of this heel. Maybe I'll add some green beads here. But this looks pretty cute for a mini stocking. I like it. Okay, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.